Have you ever experienced that sudden, unsettling wave of dizziness, making you feel like the world is spinning? For many older adults, this isn't just a rare annoyance, it's a recurring challenge that can significantly disrupt daily life and even lead to dangerous falls. What's often overlooked is just how crucial your diet is in maintaining stability and keeping those unexpected lightheaded moments at bay. The good news is, experts have pinpointed specific foods and habits that can naturally reduce dizziness, helping you regain your footing. In this discussion, we're exploring 5 vital strategies to effectively combat dizziness. These are straightforward yet incredibly effective adjustments designed to boost circulation, enhance brain function, and help you feel reliably steady once more. If you've ever found yourself concerned about sudden dizziness while walking, getting up from bed, or even just standing, then this information is truly for you. Make sure to stay with us until the very end, because the final habit we'll reveal is one that most people completely miss. Yet it could be the ultimate secret to preventing dizziness before it even begins. Let's dive in. Our first essential step: increasing your intake of magnesium-rich foods. Ensuring your body receives adequate magnesium is among the most impactful ways to lessen dizziness as you age. This vital mineral is indispensable for maintaining stable blood pressure, optimizing nerve function, and supporting healthy circulation, all critical elements in warding off sudden bouts of dizziness. What many don't realize is that a magnesium deficiency stands as one of the most frequent culprits behind lightheadedness, muscle weakness, and even irregular heartbeats. When your magnesium levels dip too low, your blood vessels can actually tighten, restricting the vital flow of oxygen to your brain. This reduction in oxygen is precisely what can set off those unwelcome dizzy spells, particularly when you rise too quickly or move suddenly after a period of rest. The challenge intensifies because magnesium levels naturally diminish with age, and regrettably, many older adults simply don't consume enough through their regular diet. Furthermore, common factors like processed foods, caffeine, and even certain medications can strip magnesium from the body, leading to an even greater imbalance. When this delicate balance is disturbed, even seemingly minor movements, such as swiftly turning your head or bending over to retrieve an item, can induce that fleeting rush of dizziness, leaving you feeling profoundly unsteady. If you've ever encountered that unsettling sense of momentary disorientation, it could very well be your body signaling that it lacks the essential minerals required for proper blood flow regulation. Thankfully, one of the most effective ways to elevate your magnesium levels is to thoughtfully integrate magnesium-rich foods into your everyday meals. Powerhouses like spinach, almonds, avocados, bananas, and pumpkin seeds are all brimming with this crucial mineral and can significantly aid in re-establishing your body's equilibrium. Should these foods not appeal to you, consider another excellent option: mineral water, naturally fortified with magnesium, which can help replenish your levels quite rapidly. While some individuals also find benefit from magnesium supplements, it's always wise to consult with your doctor before introducing any new supplement into your regimen. Take George, for example. At 74, he'd been grappling with occasional dizziness for years, but he never truly gave it much thought, dismissing it as just another part of growing older. However, after one particularly severe episode, where he completely lost his balance while walking, he knew it was time to investigate the underlying cause. Following a thorough checkup, his doctor confirmed that his magnesium levels were indeed low. With just a few simple adjustments to his diet, primarily by incorporating more leafy greens and nuts into his daily meals, George observed a dramatic improvement. Within mere weeks, he felt noticeably steadier on his feet, and those disorienting dizzy spells became far less frequent. If your goal is to support your circulation and keep dizziness firmly at bay, ensuring you get enough magnesium every single day is paramount. It's undeniably one of the simplest, yet most profoundly effective ways to safeguard your balance, enhance nerve function, and guarantee that your brain receives the oxygen it critically needs. Even a minor tweak to your eating habits can bring about an enormous difference in how consistently stable and well you feel throughout the day. Now let's move on to our second vital habit: consistently consuming potassium-rich foods daily. Another absolutely critical factor in preventing dizziness as you advance in age is potassium, a mineral that plays an indispensable role in maintaining healthy blood pressure, ensuring proper fluid balance, and supporting stable nerve function. What many older adults often overlook is that insufficient potassium levels can significantly contribute to sudden dizziness, along with muscle weakness, and even irregular heart rhythms. Without adequate potassium, your body struggles to efficiently regulate the movement of essential fluids and electrolytes. This imbalance can lead directly to dehydration and low blood pressure, two major culprits behind dizziness in seniors. One of the most concerning aspects of potassium deficiency is its often silent nature. It frequently goes unnoticed. Unlike some other nutrient deficiencies, a lack of potassium doesn't always trigger obvious symptoms until levels have plummeted dangerously low. But when this occurs, older individuals may experience distinct lightheadedness upon standing, a persistent brain fog, or a pervasive sense of fatigue that simply won't dissipate. Your body relies heavily on potassium to maintain a steady, consistent blood flow to your brain. Therefore, when these levels are too low, the risk of experiencing dizzy or even fainting episodes increases dramatically. By incorporating potassium-rich foods, you can help stabilize your blood pressure and prevent those sudden drops that so often lead to disorientation and dizziness. Some of the finest sources include everyday items like bananas, oranges, potatoes, sweet potatoes, spinach, and various beans. These foods are instrumental in helping your body retain fluids appropriately, thereby preventing dehydration and fostering robust, steady circulation throughout the day. If you find yourself prone to dizziness, making a conscious effort to eat at least one potassium-rich food daily can make a remarkably noticeable difference in how secure and balanced you feel. Consider Evelyn, for instance. At 78, she had been experiencing mild dizziness for several months, yet like many, she simply attributed it to the natural process of aging. She distinctly noticed that whenever she stood up quickly, she would feel a wave of lightheadedness and a slight disorientation. One unsettling day, she very nearly lost her balance completely while reaching for something on a high shelf. After discussing her symptoms with her doctor, she discovered that her potassium levels were indeed lower than they should have been. Promptly, Evelyn began adding bananas and spinach to her breakfast every single morning, and she diligently included beans in her meals throughout the week. In her lunch a few times a week. Within a few weeks, she noticed that the dizzy spells became much less frequent, and she felt more stable and energized throughout the day. If you want to keep dizziness firmly under control, ensuring you get enough potassium in your diet is key. It's a simple yet incredibly effective way to support healthy blood flow, prevent sudden dips in blood pressure, and significantly improve overall circulation. Making this one change could truly mean the difference between feeling lightheaded and enjoying steady, reliable energy all day long. Now let's move forward. Our third essential habit: consuming omega-3 fatty acids. One of the most frequently overlooked causes of dizziness in older adults is poor circulation to the brain. This reduced blood flow can manifest as lightheadedness, a sense of being off balance, or even mental confusion. When the amount of blood reaching the brain is diminished, oxygen levels within the brain drop, and consequently, the brain struggles to function optimally. This compromised state can lead directly to issues like vertigo, general dizziness, and an overall feeling of unsteadiness. One of the most effective natural ways to enhance circulation is by increasing your intake of omega-3 fatty acids. These remarkable compounds are renowned for their ability to reduce inflammation, improve the flexibility and function of blood vessels, and ensure the brain remains well oxygenated. Omega-3s are truly essential fats that play a crucial role in supporting both heart health and cognitive function. Yet unfortunately, many older individuals simply don't consume enough of them. These beneficial fats help keep your blood vessels pliable and elastic, allowing blood to flow smoothly and unimpeded to the brain. When blood flow becomes sluggish or arteries stiffen, the brain inevitably receives less oxygen and vital nutrients, leading to more frequent and pronounced dizzy spells. Furthermore, omega-3s actively help reduce inflammation throughout the body, which in turn improves overall circulation and makes it considerably easier for the body to maintain balance and stability throughout the day. Among the best sources of omega-3s are fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Eating these types of fish at least twice a week can provide a consistent and ample supply of these essential fats, keeping your cardiovascular system strong and your brain sharp. For those who do not consume fish, excellent plant-based sources of omega-3s include flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds. Some individuals also find benefit from taking an omega-3 supplement, particularly if their regular diet lacks sufficient natural sources of these important fats. Consider Harold, for instance. At 76, he began experiencing frequent dizzy spells whenever he stood up or turned his head too quickly. Initially, he, too, dismissed it as merely a consequence of aging. However, after discussing his symptoms with his doctor, he learned that his circulation was indeed not as robust as it once had been. His doctor promptly suggested incorporating more omega-3s into his diet. Harold took this advice to heart, starting to eat salmon twice a week and diligently sprinkling flax seeds on his oatmeal every morning. Within just a few weeks, he noticed a significant difference. His dizzy spells became far less frequent. And he felt more mentally alert and stable on his feet. If you want to support healthy blood flow and keep your brain well oxygenated, ensuring you're getting enough omega-3s in your diet is paramount. This straightforward change can significantly help reduce dizziness, improve overall circulation, and support long-term brain health. Adding these healthy fats to your meals is an easy and effective way to stay sharp, steady, and energized throughout your day. Now let's move on to our fourth crucial habit, staying hydrated with electrolyte-rich fluids. One of the most common, yet frequently overlooked, causes of dizziness in older adults is dehydration. Many seniors don't realize that as we age, our bodies become less efficient at retaining fluids, making it surprisingly easy to become dehydrated even without feeling overtly thirsty. When the body loses too much fluid, blood volume naturally drops. This decrease in blood volume then causes a fall in blood pressure, making it harder for vital oxygen to reach the brain. The unfortunate result: sudden dizziness, general weakness, and even fainting episodes, particularly when getting up too quickly or standing for prolonged periods. However, dehydration doesn't just impact blood pressure. It also severely disrupts the delicate balance of electrolytes in the body, which are absolutely essential for proper nerve and muscle function. Electrolytes, such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium, are critical for maintaining the correct fluid distribution throughout the body and ensuring the nervous system functions smoothly. Without enough of these key minerals, the body struggles significantly to regulate balance, making dizziness and disorientation far more likely to occur. This is precisely why simply drinking plain water isn't always sufficient. Your body requires electrolytes in conjunction with fluids to maintain proper hydration at a cellular level. Some of the best ways to stay hydrated while simultaneously maintaining electrolyte balance include drinking natural options like coconut water, homemade electrolyte drinks, or nutrient-rich broths that contain natural minerals. Foods such as cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges also provide a wonderful natural source of hydration while replenishing essential electrolytes at the same time. While commercial sports drinks might seem like a quick and easy solution, many of them contain excessive sugar and artificial ingredients, rendering them less than ideal for consistent daily hydration. Instead, always opt for natural choices that genuinely support your body's needs without unnecessary additives. Consider Margaret, for instance. At 81, she had always been diligent about drinking enough water, yet despite her efforts, she consistently experienced bouts of dizziness and lightheadedness throughout her day. After discussing her persistent symptoms with her doctor, she came to understand that she wasn't actually getting enough electrolytes to maintain her proper fluid balance. Taking this insight to heart, she started drinking coconut water in the afternoon, added a tiny pinch of sea salt to her regular drinking water, and intentionally included more hydrating fruits in her daily diet. Within just a single week, she noticed a significant and positive difference. Her dizzy spells became remarkably less frequent, and she felt noticeably more energized and steady throughout her entire day. If your goal is to keep dizziness firmly under control and stay properly hydrated, making sure you're getting both sufficient fluids and electrolytes throughout the day is paramount. This relatively simple change can effectively prevent sudden drops in blood pressure, significantly improve your balance, and keep you feeling consistently well, your body functioning at its very best. By simply staying mindful of your hydration habits, you can proactively avoid unnecessary dizziness and feel significantly more confident in all your daily activities. Now let's move forward to our fifth and final crucial habit: adding vitamin B12 to your diet. One of the most frequently overlooked causes of dizziness in older adults is, in fact, a deficiency in vitamin B12. This essential nutrient plays an absolutely critical role in maintaining nerve health, facilitating red blood cell production, and ensuring efficient oxygen transport throughout the entire body. When B12 levels are too low, the brain simply doesn't receive enough oxygen-rich blood, which can directly lead to symptoms like lightheadedness, a frustrating brain fog, and even persistent balance problems. Many seniors don't realize that dizziness isn't solely a circulation issue. It can also be a clear sign that their nervous system isn't functioning as efficiently as it should be. The inherent challenge is that vitamin B12 absorption naturally declines with age. Over time, the stomach produces less acid, making it increasingly difficult for the body to extract B12 from the foods we consume. Furthermore, certain medications, such as antacids and treatments for diabetes, can also unfortunately interfere with B12 absorption. This means that even if you're eating foods known to contain B12, your body might not be absorbing enough of it, which can lead to a cascade of symptoms including fatigue, dizziness, and even numbness or tingling sensations in the hands and feet. The best and most readily available sources of vitamin B12 come from animal-based foods, such as eggs, dairy products, various types of fish, and lean meats. For those who do not consume enough of these particular foods, fortified cereals and plant-based milks can provide a valuable alternative source. Additionally, some seniors may greatly benefit from taking a B12 supplement, especially if they have been experiencing unexplained dizziness, memory issues, or unusual weakness. A simple blood test can easily determine if your B12 levels are low, and in some cases, doctors may even recommend B12 injections for faster and more direct absorption. Consider Robert, for example. At 79, he had been feeling increasingly lightheaded whenever he got out of bed in the morning. He also couldn't help but notice that his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. After a routine checkup, his doctor discovered that his B12 levels were indeed lower than recommended. Robert promptly started incorporating more eggs and fish into his diet and consistently took a B12 supplement a few times a week. Within just a month, he felt remarkably clearer, more energized, and observed that his dizzy spells were happening far less often. If you want to support optimal brain function, prevent the onset of dizziness, and maintain consistent, steady energy levels, ensuring you're getting enough vitamin B12 is absolutely essential. A simple adjustment to your diet can significantly protect nerve health, improve overall circulation, and help you feel notably more stable and grounded throughout your day. Taking proactive control of your nutrition now can truly lead to better balance, sharper thinking, and ultimately, greater confidence in your movements as you continue to age gracefully. As we conclude our discussion, let's take a moment to truly reflect on the 5 vital insights we've explored. Remember, dizziness is not an inevitable companion of aging. The truly empowering news is that even minor adjustments to your diet and hydration habits can yield profound differences. By thoughtfully incorporating more magnesium, potassium, omega-3s, essential electrolytes, and crucial vitamin B12 into your daily regimen, you are actively bolstering your circulation, enhancing nerve function, and fortifying your sense of balance. Out of all these strategies, which one resonated most deeply with you? Perhaps you've personally grappled with dizziness. If so, what strategies did you find most effective in managing it? We are genuinely eager to hear your stories. Sharing your invaluable experiences in the comments below can be a beacon of hope and practical guidance for others navigating similar challenges. Ultimately, nurturing your body extends far beyond simply avoiding discomfort. It's about empowering yourself to remain strong, confident, and vibrantly independent. Whether your first step is embracing more electrolyte-rich fluids, integrating leafy greens into your meals, or simply ensuring your B12 levels are optimal, remember, every small, deliberate action accumulates into significant progress. If dizziness has been a part of your experience, we encourage you to begin with just one of these suggested changes and thoughtfully observe how your well-being transforms over time. We are truly grateful for you joining us today. We genuinely value your perspective and would be delighted to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a comment below, sharing just one key takeaway from today's discussion and how you envision applying it in your own life. Your insights are incredibly important to us, and seeing your thoughtful responses serves as a tremendous source of motivation and encouragement for our work. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please consider giving it a like, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with someone who might benefit. Your support is instrumental in enabling us to continue producing valuable content designed to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we eagerly anticipate connecting with you in our next video.